Good evening, my Soul Nation. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Matsiri Soyo. If it's your first time on this channel, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment down below, and share it wider and broader as we are building this happy community this side. And guys, you are on Dear My Soul. By the way, I'm the twin that's just born solo, so I'm doing things for myself, by myself, and of course on my own. So you better congratulate me. Guys, I'm back. I've been away for how long? The last time I uploaded, I think it was on Wednesday. I am so sorry, guys, but I don't want to lie to you. I am going through a lot. You know, when they say we are goisha, like now I know the real meaning of ugugoisha. Like the pain that I'm going through is never compared to anything. It's been a decade that my life hasn't been going in the direction that I wanted to go. But then I've been, pulling through here and there. And then if this doesn't go well, but at least there will be something that I'm hanging on to that is quite good. That, but right now I feel like everything just collapsed at the same time. Like there is no source of strength around me. So there is this particular thing that my daughter, I'm not ready to give you all the information about it, but I'll just highlight it. Something that my daughter and I were working on. And this is something that was actually going to make me happy because it was going to work for my daughter. It's something that will actually change her life in a way. So we started working on this thing since January. And then it's been coming all right, like we invested everything in it, and all of that. So we knew that by the 27th, which was on Friday, we're going to get the results. Then my daughter goes to school and we've been praying about it because lately I am starting to be able to pray again. Because guys, because of the things that have happened in my life, I've always been that person who prayed, but then at some point I lost faith in prayer. I just said to myself, whatever happens, happens. And I got confused over how do I pray? Because it felt like when I pray, like I'm just making noise and nobody's listening. I believe that nobody's listening. So I decided, let me stop this thing of prayer because I can't even focus. Even if I tell myself that I'm going to kneel down and pray, I wouldn't have words. And sometimes when you don't have words, they say you should just, worship. Because I've always been that somebody who knew how to worship. So right now, I felt like it was just fake. Everything felt like it was fake. My prayer sounded so fake. Even if I prayed silently, I would lose focus. Like I wouldn't last a minute focusing on a prayer. I would even think of many other things to the point where I asked myself, oh, what was I doing? Like, because I'm laughing, but this is serious. So it's like I don't know how to pray anymore because I don't know. But then what surprises me is that there are situations that forced me to pray. I remember it's not a year. Was it a year ago? Yes, a year ago. There's something that I was praying for that was regarding my partner, my boyfriend at that time. I needed to pray for him, but I was able to pray for him. I was quite shocked because I was able to kneel down and pray for him. And I feel like actually God answered my prayers because the thing that I was praying, it actually came out that way, even extra. But it was something for him, not for myself, but I was able to pray for him. So now when I pray for myself, I'm unable to, I don't connect. I've lost that connection completely. I've lost connection. Even if I go through people's statuses and it's about prayer, I will read the first sentence. I'm unable to go through to read this. I'm unable. Anything that says, like, guys, I don't know. I did not tell myself that I'm not gonna pray anymore. I know that I am that someone now who doesn't believe in churches and all. I've got my own reasons that I'm not going to repeat here because it's exhausting, but I still believe in God, or there is still God and everything, but I'm unable to pray. I'm unable to connect. I'm unable to connect with anything, because even if you tell me, Hore, maybe you are able to partner and talk to the ancestors and all, even there, I'm unable to connect with anything. I'm just living, because I even told myself that because the day that God wants to solve my problems, hi, now there is someone but according to my own understanding, because now I don't know, I can't, like, sometimes I will lie to myself and say, okay, God, I put this in your hands and all of that. Then I quickly come and say, but this guy doesn't even listen. But why am I saying that? Because why? It's like I'm lazy. It's like I'm shifting responsibility, my own responsibility now. I'm shifting it to this person who's invisible, because I'm unable to solve the problem on my own, or I'm lazy to solve this problem on my own. Now I want to sit back and say, hey, take it, and actually get to believe that person. But so I am unable to believe that this person will do that, because for many years I've seen him not answering me. I've seen him allowing me to get into situations that are actually tough. I've seen him allowing me to do things that are not gonna work for my good, not allowing me to use my brain to full capacity. So I'm like, it's like he has taken things from me. So I'm not saying it's him, but I think now I feel like I've been lying to myself all this time when I said there was a person who can actually back me up in such a way. So now when we're closer to this project, because my mom kept on saying, hey, Matilda, so now you need to pray for this thing that you're doing with your daughter and all of that. And I tried, guys, I tried. And then when I tried to kneel, and I feels like, why am I even doing this? At least let me try to close my eyes and, manifest, do all sorts of things that people say you should do. And I do that. And after doing that, thinking that I actually believe this is happening, then there will be my brain and my mind will take me back to, are you seriously? like seriously, are you going to fool yourself like that? So I tried. Even the day before, like the 26th, my mind was on this thing. Like, I thought we have worked so hard. And then only to find some disappointment. My daughter even said to me, since we're going to get that answer today, Mom, she took her phone to school because it was like, family bride day. They have finished the exams and all. And then she says to me, you shouldn't tell me, but then if they contact you, if you get contacted via email or phone call, just take it. If it's an email, open it, but don't tell me. You will tell me when I get back home. I'm like, okay, that's fine. And I kept checking my emails, and then this email comes, guys. You know when you actually believe that if this thing goes my way, it will change my whole mindset. Right now, everything that's not working for me, at least I will have hope. Like, it crippled me. So I've been going through a lot. Like right now, as I'm speaking to you guys, like, I'm going through pain, like a serious pain. I actually realized this week that my daughter is stronger than me, because she said, Mom, I don't know how I'm gonna handle it if I actually don't succeed in this. And I kept on saying, but I know you will, because our chances, like, we are so close. We are so close. And then when she walked through that door, because I got the message like 30 minutes before she arrived home. And I was still crying, guys. Yo, guys, I was very emotional. Like, I broke down. I cried. And then she knocked. When she knocks, I was like, I need to wipe my tears because I don't want her to see that I'm crying. I want to be strong because I called my sister and I told her, my sister Lena, she couldn't handle it. And then now I don't want my daughter to see me crying because I want to be strong for her and I want to give her words of encouragement and say, it's okay, you know, this and this and this. Now she comes and I'm trying to hide it and she can see that I'm crying. Because with my daughter, guys, even if I can cry in a room, the time I walk out, she knows I was crying. She looks at me and she's like, even if I'm thinking about something negative, something that makes me sad, and I'm sitting there, I'm not saying anything. She knows how to read my facial expressions. I'll be sitting like this, going, even when I read a sad message, she knows. She would become and say, Mommy, are you okay? And I'll be hiding and say, I know, yeah, I'm okay. And she said, you don't look okay. Like she knows, the moment I change, the moment my emotions changes, she knows. She has picked it up. I've never seen someone who knows me like that. I think she knows me more than I know myself. Because sometimes I'll be thinking this didn't affect me. She knows it affected me because she can read my face. So the moment I opened the door, she just knew what was happening. Because she said, you've been crying. And I said, no, I'm not crying and all. And then she said, did you get a message? Did you get an email or a phone call? And I told her I got an email and she just said, it's bad news. She knew it was bad news. And she looked at me, she gave me a hug and she went to her bedroom. So she locked herself in a bedroom for a while and I thought she was crying. I gave her space so maybe she should just, consume this thing and finish with it. Later on, I had her calling me, Mommy, and it was just clear voice. The voice that's not crying and all. And at that time, she was already saying, giving me options, way forward. Guys, didn't I get embarrassed? Because I'm sitting on this thing. Even now, I'm still crippled. I'm sitting on it. But my daughter is already looking for a way forward. Within 2 hours, she was over it and looking for a way forward. So now she's the one who has to console me. She comes to me and she gives me hugs. Are you okay? And all. Even when I'm sleeping at night, I think sometimes she doesn't sleep. She just open my door and check if I'm still okay. And then she goes back to her bedroom. So that's how so I realized that my daughter is stronger than me. She is way stronger than me. So I don't know, sometimes it makes me feel bad because I'm the one who's supposed to be carrying all this burden. But now it's like she's the one who's murdering me. Because my emotions are all over the place. Because I think hard. Because I'm thinking if this doesn't happen, I don't have a plan going forward. What's going to happen? And I've lost so much that sometimes I don't even believe that I'll even win again. What's going on? But she still has hope. So, guys, like I just want her to be a child because and then the sad part, I've been around people and when they are going through a lot. I remember there was this time years back, I had dated this guy. I dated that guy for 2 years and he had a younger brother. And then there will be a time where the family is going through some things. And this guy will say, we had agreed as a family that my younger brother shouldn't know that we are going through a lot. Whatever things that she still gets, like, we'll make sure that we hustle for him because we don't want him to know that life is hard at this point in moment. So just because I was around those people, and I kind of feel like it made him enjoy his childhood because he didn't know that the family was going through a lot. There was never a time where he felt like, now there's trouble, we are this, we got this, but then because when they managed to protect that. But for me and my daughter, just because it's just me and her, and then like I said, my daughter is very, she's what, like she can see everything. She's what's the word? I'm looking for the word. Guys, sometimes when you are in front of the camera, this words just disappear like that. Because she's someone who can see instantly, hore, now my mom doesn't have money. Now my mom cannot afford this. And she goes through it with me. And Lena, I'm a very open person. I'm unable. I wanted to adopt that style, Sabatubana and my ex, whereby they will hide from the young ones that they're going through, but I can't. Just like I'm here in front of you guys telling you that I'm going through a lot. Even with my daughter, like she knows, she can see. Sometimes I say it to her, actually I wanted things to be like this, but it's difficult because I cannot. But in a way, again, it helps her to appreciate things. She understands what we went through to get to this level. So then I feel guilty later on, I make this child go through a lot. She doesn't deserve, or she just has to be a child who enjoys life. So my difficulties now, she goes through my difficulties with me. Or mommy doesn't have this, now I have to know she doesn't have that. So I don't know if I'm the only one who's mothering a child like that. You guys will tell me, because I'm alone and then I'll try to hide, but I end up not hiding. I am that person. I'm unable to hide anything. Like, even if I try, I just can't. And I'm unable to hide my feelings, because even my sister, like, if there is anything that fails me in this life, it's my emotions, guys. I react on my emotions very quick. If something happens, I'm unable to say, okay, suck it in, think about it. Later on, you will say, especially if it's around people that I trust, my family, my partner, my daughter. But then if it's people that I don't know, I'm unable to keep quiet and think later, but what was this person saying? Actually, this thing is painful. Actually, this thing hurts. But then if it's someone that I trust, someone that I love, I act immediately, and sometimes I'm wrong. They didn't mean it that way, and I've acted or I've said something. Now I'm gonna be the one who's at fault, because I reacted quickly. Like, I react quickly. My emotions fail me. I feel when I'm in pain, when I'm really feeling the pain, I act, I will say things, but then I'm not the person, I'm not malicious. I won't just go and, or fight or whatever, but then I act, and then I ask you, why are you doing that? I will accuse you and ask you. Sometimes some people don't want to be accused, or I didn't mean it like that, but now you have accused me, and then it's a conflict. So even with my daughter, I'm unable to hide things like that. So I don't know if sometimes I feel like I'm a bad mother, because I just put my burden on this child, and she doesn't deserve it. Because now, and it's like she had moved on. She says that it's still painful, because this is something that she was looking forward, and she has worked too hard for it. But she's like, let's look for other options. And then now I'm still stuck. I feel the pain. Even right now when I talk about it, I still cry, because this afternoon we took a walk, go to Caltex garage, then we walk all the way. Astron, it's not Caltex anymore. Then now I'm one of those people who are stuck to old things, because it was Caltex. Now it has changed to Astron. So we take a long walk. As we're walking, I asked her, don't take your headset. I'm going to leave my headset as well. We're just going to talk. And we're talking. Then I asked her, okay, how do you feel about this thing? Like, what are we going to do? And then she says, Mommy, it has hurt me a lot. And then I told her that in the past, maybe 5 years, 6 years, like I've never been hurt like this. This thing has actually hurt me a lot. It hurt me deeply. Like I'm feeling this pain. And then my daughter, she looked at me and she hugged me again, and then again. Then I started talking about another thing also that I'm going through. I'll talk about that one. Maybe tomorrow I'll be ready. So today I just want to focus on this one. Yeah, my daughter. So I'll talk about a relationship issue that I'm going through also. So because this thing are happening simultaneously. So I'm having double pain right now. But I'll talk about the other pain tomorrow, when like emotions should go down, because so my daughter says, you know what? I tried to explain to her. She says, Mommy, I know, but then sometimes some things are not meant to be. So let's just move on. Let's look for other options. And she's giving me hugs, and she can see me crying because I cannot hold my tears. I'm crying. So sometimes I don't know if I'm crying for this one or I'm crying for the other one. But one thing I know is that I keep on crying and I'm going through a lot, guys. Yesterday, I couldn't even sit in front of the camera. It was better yesterday because when you want to, there's a time where you feel like you're running away from yourself. What is it that you can do to run away from yourself? Because you want to be around people. Like if I was that person who drinks alcohol, I'll tell you guys, I would be the biggest drunkard by now. So I don't drink alcohol because I made a choice not to drink alcohol. And besides, alcohol doesn't go with my system. I get sick when I drink alcohol and I don't enjoy it. I feel like it doesn't go to the that maybe there is the nerve where alcohol should go, where you get drunk. Instead of getting drunk, I get worried. The moment I drink alcohol, I get worried, I become insecure, and also I decided no more alcohol for me. I'm not drinking alcohol at all, because even when I was drinking alcohol, I wasn't drinking it that much. I would drink Boma once a year, twice a year, but then right now, not at all. So guys, right now, I even wish I was someone who drinks alcohol, because I've heard people saying, no, and I'm going through a lot. I go out with my friends. I just drink and dance, drink away my problems. Like I'm at that position where I feel like if I was drinking alcohol, I could be going out and drinking away my problems. Because when you are at the point where life is good only when you're sleeping, like you sleep, wahaleya, and then you are in your dreams, you are okay. And then when you wake up, the first thing you think about is this thing. Like, I wake up in the morning and then I'm like, okay, this is my life, and I start crying. I've been like that for the longest time. And then this past week, it's been worse, because it's like I've got this double pain. I wake up in the morning, instead of saying, prepare for your life, prepare for a day, looking forward to this and this, I ask myself questions. I wake up and then what? What is it that I'm doing today? Like, what's the purpose? It's like I don't have purpose at all. All I can do is to think of these problems, or when I'm facing this, then before I could do anything, I open my eyes, I'm thinking of this, and I'm already crying. What kind of life is this, guys? Tell me, what kind of life is this? Because like truly, I don't understand. What's the point if you enjoy your life only when you are sleeping? Because it's been better. Yesterday, my younger sister, who lives in the Val, was around Joburg with her family, her husband and her 2 kids. Then they call me around 12 o'clock and tell me that, oh Matsiti, so we are around, can we come visit? I'm like, oh yeah, sure, you guys can come visit. Because me and my twin sister, we live around the same area. And then even saying, start at my house, And then later on, we will go to my sister's place because my sister will also come here at my place. And then we were happy for that time because we're happy to see when we are together. It's always, it's always joy. It's always like I come from the family. We are happy people, guys. We are happy. And then we start talking about this thing that for the longest time there hasn't been like, oh, congratulations, oh, this and this and this and this around my life. What's going on? And then know that they are trying to take me out of this conversation or let's focus on other things. Then we're laughing, we all things because my younger sister, she speaks with the laughter. If you guys think I speak with the laughter, I am, because everything I say, because I remember my twin sister and I, when we were young, like we go to places when people don't know us. Like when we talk, people will always be, what are you laughing at? What are you laughing at? Because everything we talk with a laughter, and our dad is always like that. When you come visit us at home and we're all there, you think these are crazy people, maybe but or something, because we're always laughing. Like we talk with a laughter. We are like that. I know that we are very happy people, very happy family. So my younger sister is also like that. She talks about it, and her kids are worse. So it was nice. We were happy to see them because her husband is also very close to us. It was nice. For that moment, I forgot about everything that is bothering me. I shared with them. When I'm sharing with them, it feels like it's not that bad when I'm talking to them. But once everybody goes and I'm all alone and I'm thinking about it on my own, it's more painful. Like even now when I'm talking to you guys, it's like it's not that bad because I'm talking about it. But the moment I think of it, so now later on they decide, no, let's go to my sister's place because my sister's husband, my twin sister's place, because my twin sister's husband had cooked for everyone. So now we have to go that side and eat. And they decided to do the sleepover. So now when they go and do the sleepover, and the kids also want to go there. So my daughter also, she says, I'm going with my cousin. So I'm left all alone. So now I can see my daughter is worried. She wants to go with her cousins, but then she keeps saying to Mommy, it's fine. I can stay. Are you going to be fine? Are you going to be fine? And I said, no, it's fine. You can go. I'll be fine. And she goes. For the moment, she must just go and enjoy with her cousins. So now she left. In the morning, they called her, hi, Masisi, so come and eat breakfast. Then I go and I have breakfast with them. It's nice. And they go. And the moment they leave also, I start being emotional, guys. I don't know. But then one thing I can tell you is that at the moment, I want to run away from myself. But I will carry on. For my daughter, I will carry on. Thank you so much, guys, for watching my video. I hope it makes sense. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment down below. Also share wider and broader. Yes, my sonation. I will see you on my next upload. Bye-bye.